Hey, Wagwan, or what's going on? I probably should move my mic over. So I just got back from doing the groceries, and I was thinking about what to discuss today in my talk because I'm Dutch. I'm my channel, Artwork by Dutch, and I'm the ADHD artist. And so I was thinking about this. I'm sorry if I'm looking down. I'm just trying to get everything settled here. But I have to tell you guys, I have something, and it's been with me my entire life. I have ED. No, get your minds out the gutter. Not that. I have something called emotional dysregulation. Excuse me, emotional dysregulation. And this ED is the one that probably a lot of us have that are ADHD, and we don't know it. I didn't even know this thing had a name until a year ago. And it explains a lot. So, what is ED, or emotional dysregulation? It is getting upset at the simplest things not going the way it should. For example, you wake up every morning, turn on your computer. For me, my tablet starts up and my mouse works perfect with my pen. Then this morning I wake up, turn on my computer, try to use my pen, nothing. And I'm in a rush. Now I've got jobs. Okay, I've got clients contacting me. They're saying, hey, I got to get flats get done. I got to get color work, something. And I'm like, cool, I'm pumped. I'm motivated. Let's get this done. And the moment I'm ready and I'm just got all that adrenaline going, right, let's get this done, I'm going. And nothing's happening. And I blow up. So that part in the Avengers where Bruce Banner says to Cap, I'm always angry, that's what ED is. It just comes out of nowhere. And the simplest things just blow up to be the biggest thing. And you oftentimes hear people say, don't, get upset over small things. And unfortunately, it's that small thing that really ticks us off. Now, we blow up and we lose it. I mean, throw things, tantrums, angry, and it's kind of cathartic at the end, but it also makes you look to everybody else like you're crazy. You're just mad about the simplest things, dude. What the hell's up with you? Or what's up with you? Excuse me. I mean, this is a kids program, so I apologize for my French. And as an artist, that is the one thing that probably stopped me from drawing, because you mess up that one little line, you get angry, and it's not just low self-esteem, but it's that. And you come back and you just don't want to draw anymore. You're just so upset. So now that I know this monster has a name, because I did not know. I thought I had the Genghis Khan warrior gene. I might, who knows, kind of things that they're talking about people who are kind of angry and want to fight kind of thing. It doesn't make me want to fight, but it does make me upset. It does make me throw tantrums and get really upset, especially when it's something I expect to go right, and it's been going right every time, every day. And then this one moment just happens. And it happens a lot too in conversations with my kids, for example. And I usually, now that I know about this emotional dysregulation, especially when I'm talking to a person or my children, I try to do the Ted Lasso count to 10. And if that doesn't work, count to 10 again. So I do that, and just checking comments. And with a person, I try to be mindful. I try to not get so angry. Sometimes it doesn't always work. And my former in-laws, they passed away a year ago this day. I would have loved to have told them that this is what I had. For all the times that they got mad at me for blowing up over the smallest things, like a slow car in front of us, especially when in a rush to get someplace. And it happened to us when we went to go to the Northern Polar Express in Arizona here, and we're getting there. We ran late. We went the wrong direction. GPS it was a messed up situation. But we got there, see the train pulling in. It's like, yeah, we're gonna make it. And then a slow car gets in front of us. Obviously, an Arizonan, don't know how to drive in snow. They're from North Dakota. I'm Minnesotan, but I drive in snow. And this car is just going so slow. I'm like, oh my God, the train just fully stopped. I'm getting angry. And I'm like, so around sometimes people, it just doesn't always happen. But so having this emotional dysregulation for ADHD people, like I said, count to 10. Identify when it happens, especially if it happens with your kids. You can feel it welling up and just try to breathe, count to 10 again until you keep counting 10 until it stops or it goes away, or you warn them. So that's the one thing I've been doing too, is I warned my daughter that, hey, I'm having this emotional dysregulation moment. It's something simple. I know I don't want to be Hulk-like and angry, but that happens. So if you feel like that, it's nothing. It's not something therapy can figure out. I think I haven't really talked to a therapist, and it's something I just discovered. I'm glad to have a name for it now. I look into it. I check YouTube videos and stuff like that. So if you're ADHD and you have this emotional dysregulation, this welling up of things just not going right, simple things like, you're opening up a jar of peanut butter and you opened up fine yesterday, but all of a sudden today it seems to be stuck and it's giving you a hard time and you're really mad and you start pounding it down and getting angry, it goes away. Oftentimes too, it happens when my computer's acting up, and it is kind of cathartic, like I said, because by the time I start to come down from that adrenaline rush, I'm thinking, okay, here's some solutions I can have. So I've already come up with like 20 solutions in my head, and I'll try all 20 solutions once I'm done. But so I try to always start off with everything on my streams with some ADHD issues I have, and maybe you might be feeling. And if you are, you now have a name for your ED, your emotional dysregulation. So on that note, let's drive over to my desk and let's ink My Adventures of Superman, Lois Lane. Okay, I really do like driving like that. That's a lot of fun. All right, so we see yesterday's piece of Jinx. I forgot to take it downstairs and start coloring it. Oops. But she's a beaut. I mean, that came out the way I wanted it to. And here's Lois Lane. Now this one, I had to redraw the eyes a few times. It was one of those situations, and I can still see right now that maybe that one is just a bit too high, so I'll try to adjust it when I ink. But we're going to go back with my Japanese pen here, and again, all this is found in my Beacons link in the description. And if you do click on it, my affiliate program, again, does help the channel, help me out. But yeah, so My Adventures of Superman is a fantastic show. I don't know if everybody's seen it. It's a fresh take. I really do like the characters. I like how it's drawn. I like the art style, the voice acting. It's like, isn't there anything Quaid can't do? And I say Quaid, I know his first name. I just can't think of it right now after watching Lower Decks yesterday, but it makes me sound like I'm talking about Total Recall. Arnold Schwarzenegger's character Quaid. So I watched today, Steve Rude put out a video, I think it was yesterday, because he's got his launch of his Battle of Thune World. But he did a line weight video for artwork. Somebody had asked a question. And that was appropriate because I was talking about line weight yesterday. And I'm usually adding the line weight after I am done with the initial lay-in here. Again, I'm trying something. Other inkers, I'm not certain if it's like Photoshop. There's multiple ways of doing things in Photoshop. And maybe it might be the same way for inking. But I'm trying to get better at my traditional inking. I do everything digital if I'm inking, and I can always undo or try a new brush with some texture on it. I really want to save the face for last. I really wanted to break out my nib pens. Give that a shot. But right now, all the pieces I've been working on are coming along. I'm actually quite happy with some of them. I probably need to work a bit more on skin tone. So I don't draw a lot of superhero characters, even though I work on them all the time. It's just the poses are tough. And it's like Spider-Man. I'm trying to think of the Captain America pose. I also want to get the reference of myself posing for it. These are all techniques I'm picking up from various artists. I think it's Paulo Rivera. Might be saying his name wrong. I'm sorry. He does that. He's also got a YouTube channel, and I love when he posts pictures of himself and all his reference and when he's drawing. New Masters Academy, I learned from Mark Westermo's videos of taking photos of your model, aka you or somebody else, and that really helped. All right, let's get to this. So I don't have it drawn in the style as she's done in the anime, cartoon, animated series. Because again, I'm trying to draw in my style, kind of naturalistic. And I see my camera's going in and out. Hopefully I'll stop here. I'm going to turn the light on real quick. See if that'll help. Yeah, I was going to try to start at 4 o'clock today. But I just ran to the grocery store and I was watching the Lupin series, or part 3. Just came back. I was catching up on the previous season, or parts. Magnificent show, highly rated. I would definitely suggest watching that as well. I'm a big Lupin third fan. Okay, so right now for me, this eye over here is really throwing me. I don't know if I brought my pencils up. this pencil has got anything in it. All right. I do apologize if my head gets in the frame. So the eyeball or pupil I'm probably going to draw and finish off cam. Maybe not. If not, I'll be whitening that out. All right. So follow me on Instagram. Like I said, I'll be posting these there. Progress. I'll also show the initial sketch process. As well as the finished color. I would love to do it with the Yahoo markers to show, but still learning how to do that. Like I said, I want to keep myself honest. And this will help me with that. So yeah, tomorrow I might do this a bit early. Depends on how things look for the weekend. Well, there's some Oktoberfest events happening here in Arizona. So definitely want to check those out. We'll definitely be continuing on with day 6 and day 7. There's one I'm going to have to redraw, hopefully tonight. It's a tracer. It's a forward shot, but I don't quite like how she looks, so I'm going to redraw her. But I think I'm going to call this done. Lightly erase. So this is a kneaded eraser. And avoid going over the thicker areas there. So I don't want it to smudge. So I'm hitting the other areas that have dried. All right. Let's see, I'll get my daughter and then try a little food truck action, a little Jamaican jerk chicken. So I'm just pressing and then lifting up. See if that helps. And then scraping across, trying to erase it, like here. All right, so here we go. My adventures with Superman, Lois Lane. Inked. I think we're good to go with that. So again, if you are here, I'll be doing this. More than likely, I might do a scheduled for when I'll do the live stream of tomorrow's. I have no idea. It's an unknown character. But I've got plenty. I've got from Tigra, my own character Amia. Really was hoping for my character Amia today, so I could show what she looks like. I'm coming up with different ideas for outfits to wear throughout the comic and comic series, I should say. And that definitely, I have a few of those. So, check me out tomorrow. Like I said, if you haven't done it already, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe button, and comment down below.
Do it! Just do it!
And that way you get notified when I come do these again. I do appreciate those who stopped by to catch me inking. Like I said, I'm progressing. It's only day 6. I've been trying new techniques, new brushes. I'll probably do that to, as I get comfortable doing this, because that's the whole point, is to make myself learn and try new techniques, or just do the basics, which is just draw over the line, get the ink down I want, and then come back over it again. Because again, I struggle drawing traditionally with the inking portion. Digitally, I can do it, no problem. But traditionally, I have issues and trying to learn how to correct them. So I'm learning a lot from other people, a lot of my inker friends out there, and seeing what they're doing. But I hope to, probably after this month is done of inking, I'll get back and start doing some more flatting tutorials, and maybe even venturing off and showing what I do when I color my own pieces. So thanks again, everybody. Talk to you later, and everybody have a great weekend if I don't catch you tomorrow. Take care.